Hey YouTube, Spirit Smoker here. This is going to be a video response to Sasquatch Piper 2, who is doing a giveaway for 100 subs. I'm in that same process right now, so a very hearty congratulations to Sasquatch Piper 2. I know how great it feels, and this is his second go around. It's awesome that he's already gotten that kind of support back. Sasquatch, if I had known about you the first time around, you can be assured that you would have gotten a sub, because I do enjoy your videos quite a bit. I like the pace of them, very relaxing. The topic of the video response that Sasquatch Piper 2 wants to see is your memories of pipe smoking, your favorite memories around pipe smoking. Mine is sort of an interesting story. I've mentioned it in some previous videos, but it's probably one of my favorite memories of pipe smoking. Is actually with my grandfather. I've always really respected my grandfather in so many different ways. Both as a family man and as a businessman, and he keeps those two things incredibly separate from each other. But when I started smoking a pipe, first blend I ever got, well, I can't tell you the brand of it, was a cherry aromatic. Just I mean, it was like on one of those. It was like at one of those like smoke and deal stores, discount tobacco, that kind of thing. And I don't even remember the name of it. In fact, I bet you if I saw the pouch again, I might recognize it. But I'd actually bought that for my dad as an alternative to cigarette smoking, and he hated it, and he just left it. So I took it up and really enjoyed it straight from the get-go. And when my mom smelled it for the first time, she recognized that the cherry was something that apparently my grandfather used to smoke. And I had never known that up until about 18 years old, when I started smoking a pipe. So I decided that I wanted to kind of put it on my bucket list, if you will, to have a pipe with my grandfather, who, by the way, is still alive and well, in fact still working in his high 80s. He was always a very successful businessman, and it's always something that he's truly loved to do. So his work ethic is also just something that I find incredibly inspirational, and something that I try to put in, into my own life a little bit. So I went down to see him with just my mom one, I believe it was August. So actually probably right around this time, maybe a little bit earlier in August. Probably probably about 4 years ago actually now. And when I went down there, I brought a couple of pipes. I brought a cheap church warden that I had for quite a while, and then my now fiance, girlfriend at the time, had actually gone to a tag sale and had bought me several estate pipes, one of which was this really, really cool carved moose. I'll try to put that in a video at some point, because that thing is really, really nice. But this guy had just hand carved all these pipes, so I brought that one down as well, and a couple others. But my grandfather, having been from Vermont, kind of liked the moose head pipe. So I asked him if he'd be willing to have a bowl of tobacco with me, and he agreed, and it was wonderful. In fact, I learned a lot just from watching him, and he hadn't smoked a pipe in probably I would say probably 20-30 years maybe, but he took to it quite readily. And we ended up taking a couple pictures and all that kind of thing as well. It was a lot of fun, and it was funny too, because the bowls were right around the same size, and at that point I wasn't new to pipe smoking, but I was still learning a lot. And as I said, the bowls were right around the same size. I was probably done with mine in 20 minutes to a half hour or so, and he kept his going. I don't think I saw him relight it once, but he kept his pipe going probably for almost an hour, close to an hour. In fact, he was still smoking it after we had gone back to our place down in where we were staying. And it was really a cool experience just to see someone who was so experienced in it, but who hadn't done it in such a long time, and able to pick it back up so quickly. It was really neat to watch. In fact, the following day, we went to a great tobacconist down there, Marcus Daniel Cigars, which is an absolutely fantastic tobacconist down in Naples, Florida. They've got one, I think, in California as well. But when we went there, we saw that they had a nice selection of Petersons, and so my grandfather actually bought me my first Peterson there as well. It was a cool little barrel pipe with a P-lip, and it still remains one of my favorite pipes just because of that memory of it. So every time I smoke that, every time I smoke that church warden, and every time I smoke the Moosehead pipe, I'm reminded of that great trip down there, and I really, really enjoy reminiscing on that, because it was something that I really wanted to do. I never had any pipe smokers growing up in my life. I had just heard that he had been a pipe smoker, and that was actually when I was, like I said, around 18 or so that I found that out. But so that when that opportunity came up, I had to go for it, because it was definitely a wonderful, wonderful experience, and one that I will definitely treasure. So Sasquatch Piper 2, I hope that that's a good enough story for you. I could make an hour-long video with just different memories and things like that, but that's definitely one that's kind of near and dear to my heart. Congratulations on your 100 subs. I just looked recently, and you're up far beyond that now, so congratulations on that as well. And I hope your channel continues to grow, and I hope you get those 300 subs back. I hope that some of my viewers go over and check yours out as well when they see this on my channel. that's what it's all about. We're a community, and we want everybody to know everybody, you know. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day, and congratulations, Sasquatch Piper 2.